What I'm showing you here, as you can see, we've got a 4-tier. It's to really illuminate and to bring to shed some light on what do we actually mean by this Leviticus first 5 books of the Old Testament, of the Torah, the special private name, the Pentateuch, whatever, pent up ad infinitums, because one is the sins of the father shall be passed on to the 3rd and 4th generation, but in terms of functionality, though, like you've got that when a 4th-generation measurement, processive measurement commences, is marked by the father of. So there just has to be offspring. So just as the grandfather is the father to his son, and the grandfather to the grandchildren, it's still covered, yes, by this third and 4th generation business. However, what I'm trying to say is, if it's marked out by who's the father to an immediate generation of children, then the 4th-generation count would start all over again.
Why is that?
Because it's just that there would be, and maybe it's another fuck you to Christian free will, the incoherencies of Christian free will. But that you would just say, well, this father's done the same sin but on his own terms, so it can't. So that sin has now got to roll on and be reperpetrated for another 3 to 4 generations after his own. Now, what this would obviously lead to is the sum total of all sins, being accumulated and passed on through the sum total of all future generations. And if that's the case, we would, it would be things would be pretty hardcore in daily life by about now. There's no reset point. There's no... there's New Testament talk about... The thing about those that are into Johannine New Testament concepts is that they're trying to say that Jesus' purpose was to fulfill the laws of Moses, the Torah, the Pentateuch, all of the 5 books of Moses, the law and the prophets. So everything that is talked about as sacrosanct in the Old Testament, Jesus' purpose in coming to earth, as specified in John's Gospel more than any other, is to fulfill, and which means in some way to bear to light the importance of these rules were made for legitimate reasons, to vindicate them, which makes Gideon Bibles in hotels a real enigma. I would wonder if they have a rule, given that there's no Yeah, sorry. Given we have no Old Testament in these Gideon Bibles, there's absolutely nothing. There's no old law and prophets for Jesus to fulfill contained within those four Gospels, nor anything else in the New Testament. So you've got to wonder, what's the utilitarian purpose of the inclusion of Gideon Bibles in hotel rooms? And I've talked about how it might be an experiment of some kind. I've advised, if you see one, chuck it out, because you never know how religion is always a tool in the arsenal of the toolbox of religious ways of judging. So, a scope of means to judge that go against religion, if not render religion inappropriate to jurisprudence, doesn't occur in the mind of a religious judge. So you could imagine a multi-story hotel on some land, and its landowners are surveying it from underneath, and they're religious. What I've wondered is, perhaps this Jesus loves everyone amounts to Jesus is bisexual, has occurred to those making these Gideon Bibles, and ergo the popularity of them in hotels. But there's no coherency to, though they include all four Gospels in the canon, there's no coherency to why Jesus is there or sent, included in the Gideon Bible. And in truth, that there are pocket-sized Old and New Testament Bibles that contain both testaments together. So my estimation would be, if you say they're in the top drawer of each hotel room, if you open the top drawer, take the Gideon Bible out, throw away the Gideon Bible and leave the drawer open, it could be signaling like that you especially do not want security to look in on you, no matter how nude or or anything like that. Yeah, that'd be my guess, because there's no I mean, you've even got quotes, and you've got Jesus quoting material that putting it into your check that you won't find anywhere else in the entire book, without an Old Testament. His death is said to be fulfilling the Old Testament, so without the Old Testament to check, you can't check or confirm any of that. If anything, it's the direct diametric opposite of Judaist thinking, because their position is to state that the Messiah is yet to come. Jesus is just not the Messiah. So if the Gideon Bible were to endorse the viewpoint of the Jews, there'd be no it wouldn't be purely New Testament with no Old Testament. And it can't be Islamic, because the Islamic stance on Jesus concerns them to rather boldly to Gospels that they admit are written around 600 AD, which is at least 500 years after the Gospels that are found in the Gideon's Bible. So it has to have something to do with why people go to hotels, what hotel rooms are often rented for. So with security measures, yeah, if you want privacy during routes and you're staying in a hotel, leave the top drawer open with the Gideon Bible thrown into a bin. Thank you.